You're risking 1 harm.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I hurt him for one. He hurt me for one.
Armor. This is through armor.
I don't even have armor.
Fuck yeah, I don't know if you would or not. So you hear, you stand up and we get that ping ping, and then you get shot right in the butt.
Not in the butt!
Oh,
That's gonna have to eat ice cream like Forrest Gump.
And it like clips the side of your hip in like your butt area, and you're like, ah! And we see you like jump out the door as he's like, toom, 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 and like 3 more shots go over past you as you turn and run.
God.
And you run outside. Teddy, where do you go?
You know how like most places have like dumpsters, like the big old dumpsters outside of them?
Big old dumpsters? Yup.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and find a dumpster and hide in it.
This is just the police station. There's probably a dumpster around the back if you want to run all the way around the back. There's also your car in the parking lot.
Oh, then yeah, I'm gonna go in the fucking car.
Okay. So you run to your car. You know that you don't have the keys, but you know that this is probably safer for you, probably.
Most likely.
As you run towards the car, you look back and you see Lucas bust through the doors, and as he kind of like makes 2 or 3 steps outside, he looks back, and then he sees the tail end of you going around the corner to the other door, and he nods, and he runs over, and he's like, get in!
Teddy fucking hops in, and it's like, was Benny behind you?
He nods, and he jumps into the car, and he sits, like he folds the door over, leans his left elbow on the car, and pulls his gun out and just focuses at the door. And Benny, you come running out, and he lets you run past his sights, and he just holds it as you run, Benny. And you're doing that run thing where they're like run, and then like your third one you jump up because your ass hurts. Shot. Run, jump, run, fuck, run, limp as you're running. Do you attempt to do the Starsky and Hutch slide over the hood?
Oh.
What the
Oh.
I mean, it's slippery, right? There's blood.
That's fair, but oh man. You know what? Yes, he does.
Just get that meme where Benny like goes, and then it's like ding, 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 ding. Keep sliding forever.
Benny tries.
Yeah, no, we see you slide over and you land, and you're like, and then you run around. Yeah, what do you do?
And they took his car, so he's gonna throw the keys to Lucas and jump in the back seat with his butt up in the air.
Yeah.
I like to think Teddy goes through the glove box for a first aid. Trying to get like gauze for your ass.
Lucas jumps in the front and then starts the car, and we see running out the front a couple seconds later, we see the deputy, and he just literally walks out and pulls his gun and goes and just shoots at your fucking car.
Oh my god.
As Lucas and just fucking pops off of the side of the thing down into the street, and we hear the car kind of bottom out for a second.
Oh my god.
And he looks over at you with like a sorry, and he turns and he kind of turns the car, and he's just like, how do you fucking drive this thing? And he drives it back, and he starts going down, and that's when your boys Atticus and Wish start coming up, and you see flying down the hill, and you get that shot from Umbrella Academy where you both look at each other. And it's like, and then as we see them flying down the hill, and you guys hear the gunshots.
Oh my god.
Gun, and then one of them shoots through the windshield of your car, Atticus.
Oh
my god.
What do you do, Atticus?
I did a quick look over at Wish. Does he want to keep going, or does he want to turn back with the others?
Oh, fuck. That sucks. Because we should regroup with them so we can compile information so we can all be on the same stage. But also, fucking possessed dude shooting at people with the gun. Maybe we capture the dude and take him with us.
Atticus keeps his pedal to the metal towards the jail.
Yeah, as we're flooring it towards there, I look at you. I'm like, we can meet up with them after we grab him.
Yeah, there's no way we're letting him loose, right?
And I put my tarot deck off the back end.
The guy that's shooting does not look like the same guy you guys saw in the possession. This is a different guy. Different cop, but he was shooting at them.
Oh, then fucking drive away.
Oh,
Yeah, this was not the big cop.
Okay.
The big cop was not. This is not the sheriff.
Okay.
This is the deputy that's shooting.
Yeah, I don't even know this dude's arrested. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, then we're turning around. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That is very useful information. Thank you, Evan.
Yeah. No. Yeah, because that guy is shot in the chest. He's not moving.
Yeah, I killed him.
So Teddy gets to deal with being a murderer.
Yeah. And it was a quick turn. Probably ripped some rubber off the wheels of this turn.
Not our car.
Yeah. And you get there's like 2 more shots as you hear like you see the back windshield gets and shatters.
Why the fuck's he shooting at us?
I don't know. Let's just keep going. Dog.
Yeah. It doesn't look like he's shooting in anybody directly. He's just shooting in that direction.
Oh my god.
Yes.
There's something wrong with him.
Yes. Yeah, and you guys turn and pull around and go back down. Where do you guys go?
We're trying to follow their car.
All right, yeah. Lucas looks to you, Benny. He's like, "Where the fuck do we go?"
He's like, woods, go to the woods.
The what?
All right, and he like pedals it and drives out through the main. He tries to turn before the main thoroughfare, but there's just not another fucking road. There's like 8 roads in this entire town. So he turns. He just keeps going through the thoroughfare and just drives down and tries to cool it once you guys are like in the sight of everybody, and drives past the Rise and Shine as we see Dave like standing there smoking a joint with like a backpack next to him looking around.
Oh my god.
No, he's waiting. I fucking love Dave. I'd die for that man.
And as you guys kind of drive by, Dave gives you a wave. And you guys keep going. Then he sees you, Atticus, and Wish pull up and pull past, and he gives you guys a wave too. And then as you guys leave, he's like, "What?" He just like pulls out his notepad, like, "Is it today?" Where?
Oh, my heart, don't even.
Yeah, and you guys fly past. And we pick up when you guys like pull to the side, like a little bit down into the fucking like into the forest enough to where like you can like kind of pull off the road a little bit and talk to each other. So with that opportunity, we pull down and we as we open up on the shot of both of the cars kind of like in a small field to the side, pointed kind of like at each other, with you guys all talking. We can go ahead and take a break. If anybody needs to get food or drinks, go to the bathroom or anything like that.
I'm
Oh, we don't-
awaiting
For the
food.
discussion.
Alright, break time.
This is about to be fucking intense.
Oh, dude, what the fuck?
Stretching from the situation.
Slight smell of ass from the ass.
I'm double checking on them. Like, are you guys okay? Seeing if they have like any wounds or anything. When you was shooting at them.
I am
Yeah.
holding my booty.
Yeah, Atticus is already pulling out his first aid kit, just like walking over.
His AIDS kit.
His
Yeah,
ass
AIDS.
gonna pulls down his pants and starts waddling over to you.
Alright.
Now you got 2 holes for both of us.
Oh my god.
Trust me.
My first aid kit. Done this a couple of times.
All right. So
Oh my
yeah,
God.
you see Atticus taking care of that. You see that not everybody's hurt.
Good.
Just our boy got shot in the butt.
Yeah, you can tell Teddy is very stressed.
Yeah.
But that could be from all the shooting.
Yeah. While he's tending on them, I look at kind of everyone in general. What happened? What happened?
The cop that killed the lady.
Yeah.
We think they're all in on it. I think they're all infected.
Yeah, they're not possessed. They're mind controlled by something.
Oh, did you see a tattoo?
Tattoo?
Yeah, the cop had one. I couldn't see exactly what it was, but the sheriff had one like on his neck.
Oh, I don't remember.
No, you weren't really looking.
It might have
Looking for it.
it might have just been nothing. I just saw it, thought it might be useful.
What do you guys get from them? Any information? I gotta figure out how they got mind controlled. I think it might be the monster. I'm hoping it's at least the monster. Otherwise, we have bigger fish to fry.
2 monsters, 1 mystery.
Oh God. Yeah.
Double trouble.
Teddy kind of speaks up and he's like, I think it was the monster. It was from the TV.
TV.
Yeah, when we walked in, the TV was fine, but when we walked out, it was making static noise. And so was the cop, actually. When he was chasing us down, I think he was about to eat us, but he made this weird noise with his mouth, like, and then Teddy shot him.
What?
You see
My
Teddy.
my eyes get big.
Teddy fucking winces at that.
I
Where?
don't think they killed him because the guy made a groan afterwards.
Shh.
I
We
have
gotta
to.
go make sure he's okay.
No, he might be still dangerous. He was coming at us with a knife.
He's a person.
He was a monster.
No, he's just mind controlled.
He killed a lady. He was gonna kill us.
Murderers aren't monsters. I wish they were, but they're not.
How are they not? They're basically the same.
Because if we kill them, then we're just murderers. We're not monster hunters.
You can see Teddy's really struggling with this. And the fact that they're, like they're saying this because Teddy's never really felt like this before. You're seeing that they're trying to justify their actions to themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, Atticus is just not even butting in on this.
This is the he was a Nazi.
He was a Nazi.
You didn't know he was a Nazi before you shot him. You didn't know.
I'm a hero. He was not.
He just had to be someone who was a Nazi.
I love that.
Oscar! You fucking. Oh my god.
And then
Sorry.
Atticus was silent this whole time, and then he says, "So what if one of us is mind controlled? You shoot us."
Do you say that to Teddy?
Yep.
Teddy
Wish I
looks
could
at you like the audacity, like why the fuck would you even say that to them?
Lucas steps in and he's like, "Well, I don't think we need to equalize things there. I think it was a hot moment. Listen, I was attacked in the kitchen. Motherfucker stabbed me in the leg with a fork.
Wait, were you attacked by the same cop?
No, it was the deputy.
There was another one.
Son of a bitch.
That's what I'm
There's
saying.
Supposedly.
They
Oh,
both,
sorry.
like, that's what I was saying. They both attacked us.
Yeah. Apparently there's supposed to be a third one. Teddy pulls out the like badge out of their pocket. And I'm like, but he wasn't there. There was also a blood print. I think they killed him too.
Oh my god.
And Lucas looks at both of you and he's just like, I didn't think it was going to be this complex.
We have to find a way to figure out who's brain controlled and who's not. We can't just be fighting against civilians that are brainwashed. We have to find a way who's the enemy and who's not.
Lucas looks to the side and down and he's like, we weren't able to figure that out yet in the sect.
Well, that one lady was acting mighty confident on our way to the jail.
Who? I say looking at you.
I forgot her name already.
She wasn't on her way to the jail. She was just crossing the street.
No, on our way to the jail, like.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, she had her face on a bench or something, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I forget why you think she's brain controlled too.
No, if you're looking for anyone, if you're looking to find who's brain controlled, who's not, find the most powerful people first.
The council.
well, the wealthy ones here.
And Lucas says the sheriff was on the council.
Oh God. Do you think it's everyone's on the council's controlled or whatever monsters?
Was the deputy on the council?
And
Maybe.
he says, I don't know that name, but I remember the name Wendell.
But maybe if the sheriff was on the council, he could have brought maybe a part of it and infected him.
Maybe. It
Wait,
was.
You said there was something with the TV?
Yeah, it was working when we got there, but when they attacked us as we were leaving, I heard it staticking.
Did the sheriff say anything about a TV or the deputy?
Yeah, the sheriff did.
But wasn't
I
he
was looking
lying?
at his... No, he wasn't about the TV. Before the murder happened, his day was usual. He watched a TV program called, what was it, Dr.
It's
Good?
Mr. Manfred Emick's Healing Hour.
It was called, like, Mr. Manfred's Healing Hour or something. And after that, he, quote-unquote, said he forgot everything. But I don't think that part's true about
So
him forgetting.
He
But
watched.
that's when he started to lie, though.
Oh, yeah. That's when he went to the library and killed that lady.
So he watched something from an electronic device, and it somehow manipulated him into doing that. We probably need to go find that TV.
I shot it.
Then maybe it was what was on it.
Yeah.
Maybe it has to
shot
be
the-
locally broadcasted for him to be seeing it on the TV, because nothing's getting in or out of this town, so it has to be shot here.
It could be the monster. When when Benny went out to go investigate, me and Lucas were behind the counter and the TV went off. The program came on and it felt like it was talking to me. You know,
What
like
program?
the
The doctor guy?
yeah. If he was talking about problems I was going through, things that I've been thinking about. It felt so personal. It felt like no one else was there. And I had a thought, and I kind of look over at Lucas. I'm like, I had a thought that I could just take Lucas out.
Why would you want to take Lucas out?
I don't want to. It was just a thought. But I think it has something to do with it.
Yeah, Lucas does that shift a little bit.
Like not having my back to you anymore.
Yeah. I know I would have never hurt anybody. I'm like, but then this happened. I don't know. I'm
You thought
kinda
you were fighting
scared.
a monster, Teddy. Don't beat yourself up. We need to be more careful, that's it. I trust you though. I know you didn't do that on purpose.
yeah. You can see that Teddy's taking in your words, but they don't take it to heart. They're not really listening at this moment.
Yeah. Well, we need to find where this place is shot. We gotta figure out if the person's the monster or what's going on.
1 sec, I'm finishing up on your friend's ass.
I'm
Lucas lets out a laugh.
sorry.
Yeah, Lucas chuckles. and no.
We gotta be careful though. We don't know if he's brainwashed or not.
He nods. He says, "Yeah, they said that in the brief. We don't know who's working with them. They said that there might be more people or not."
We have to be careful.
We need a code word
For what?
to know that we're not, just in case any of us get brainwashed.
Well, being brainwashed isn't the same as possessed. Brainwashed, we'd still know the code word.
But would we?
I guess it doesn't hurt. I look at Atticus. We could use the ones that we do. Nebraska.
I mean, if you want.
With it, if we're ever split up and we meet each other again, within the first sentence we say, we have to use Nebraska in it.
Nebraska, understood.
On my hood. Okay. Once you're done with that, we need to find out where this place is being shot, and we need to be careful watching TVs or listening to radios or anything like that. We don't know how it'll get you. But I
Teddy
think
nods
try
their
to
head.
get ready. Apparently, the strong-willed can fight this thing.
How do you know that?
Well, that didn't affect you.
Teddy kind of looks down like they're not so sure about that statement.
By the way, you can heal 2 harm.
Yeah, my boy.
Damn, boy.
But instantly fixed. That baby gravy is healing gravy.
I'm looking like a. Oh man, I feel like there was a SpongeBob character that got his butt bit out of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that-
No.
that-
It was the,
That flounder guy.
yeah, the.
Whenever
worm episode.
yeah.
Yeah, it was a background character. He was working on his car, and he turned around. Girl got ass like grocery.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. And Lucas nods and he agrees. Yeah. Any way it can get to us, anything we can hear. And he's like, I guess that's exactly what they meant by the extent of its bound object. So, where to next?
We gotta ask around, see if we can find where the place is being shot. We should do it fast before the cops start to send a hit out on us.
What about
Yes.
maybe the local news station? You know, they normally have a, like a place where they film most places at.
Nod my head. Sounds like a good shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we're
You
gonna
all-
be hit,
You all know that, like, you've been around town a little bit. You haven't seen anything that would resemble that in town.
oof.
Okay.
Alright, well, let's start asking.
Alrighty.
Do you want to try asking the hipsters or the townsfolk?
Oh, blah, blah, blah. Aren't the hipsters totally off the grid? I don't think they would know much about the news stations, but
I agree, but the townsfolk are a little more dangerous to go talk to, right?
yeah, I guess you're right. Well, we could ask, at least ask them some questions.
Yeah, whichever one you guys want. I'm just tossing up ideas.
Yeah, and Lucas says it might be better to check out the hipsters right now, but then again, we might lose our chance in town.
Yeah, I guess the longer we wait, the town will probably turn against us because of the cops.
And he shrugs. He said, if Wendell survives that, I don't think he's going to be very kind to us.
Yeah. Maybe me and Atticus should be the only ones to go in. You guys, they know your faces.
Yeah.
So should we go see the hipsters then?
I hate to split up again, but probably. I look at Benny. Here. And I stick out my hand. Just clasp my hand real fast.
Sure.
My eyes go white for a second, and then they go back to normal. Nod my head. Okay.
What was that gay shit?
Just getting visions. I read the tarot deck. I'm just waiting for it all to come to fruition.
Yeah, Lucas kind of gives a smile and says, your mom still teaching you all that?
He has his face kind of, his whole demeanor just kind of shuts down.
What a loser.
I don't really have a choice on that.
He nods. I understand. They started pushing some magic on us monster hunters. I know a spell or two. No fortunes, though. And he kind of shrugs. He's like, I was told that's not for me.
It's our lives. We should get to decide what's for us or not. I guess not the sect.
And he gives you like a, and he says, seems we're always supposed to listen to the wise men.
Not wise, they're just old.
You got that right.
Alright. Well, I'll meet back up at this clearing, or go find the other. Go. We shouldn't try to find the others. Meet back here, and crap. If we have to wait too long, leave a message under, and I walk over and I kind of lift up a rock, write a message under here, and if people aren't here, we'll at least know where he went.
Yeah, and Lucas nods. And he says, we split in the same way?
Now my head looks like it. They don't know me and Atticus, but they know you guys.
And Lucas looks to you two and just nods and says, alright, I'll keep him safe.
Not my head. He keeps them safe. Well, keep your car safe.
Yeah, he looks at the shot up windshields. Yeah, it's a rental.
Yeah. I look at Atticus and I nod. Let's go.
Yeah, he kind of snaps out of whatever he was thinking. Yeah, let's go.
You guys be safe. Don't get shot up.
No promises.
Yeah, you too.
Alright, I hop in the car.
Alright. Everybody hops back in the car and we set off.
Yeah.
I look over to Benny. I'm like, do you think Atticus is mad at me?
No. I'm sure he's not. After all,
Are you telling the truth?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What is Benny always tells the truth. He's a pure innocent.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, Teddy doesn't think that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Benny would say, like, after all, I mean, we all make mistakes. And besides, we didn't know that, one, they could take over multiple people and really make it more mind control rather than possession. And two, he was going to try and kill us.
And Lucas, while he's kind of pulling out, he says, yeah, in our line of work, sometimes things get messy. At least it wasn't someone completely innocent.
Yeah. Teddy kind of leans back in the car. And you're like, I guess that's right.
It ain't good to be your first either. This is the life you chose.
Yeah.
And
Teddy.
he says that and he like looks in the mirror at you too, Benny. And then and as he like pulls up on the road and he goes, but it ain't all. He says, remember? We're the good guys. Good guys always win.
Teddy thinks about how he lost basically his whole team.
Yeah.
Just kind of remembering that, like.
He's just holding the smile. Looks over to you.
Yeah.
So buck
Is
up.
he? Oh my gosh. Is he telling the truth?
What do you mean?
Like, does he actually believe that good guys always win?
Or that they're the good guys.
Yeah.
He doesn't necessarily believe the good guys always win. He's definitely trying to trip you up.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and he, yeah, Yeah, he's doesn't really believe what he's saying. No.
Mm.
Yeah, you can if Benny looks over at Teddy's face, you can tell that Teddy can kind of see through his BS.
Ah.
And he says, "So, do you know anything about these hipsters?"
Not much. The only thing I know is that they throw wild parties.
Anybody got any pale ale? Some IPAs?
Excuse
Crafted
me,
brews?
what?
You know I do.
He's like, "Well, then we're gonna be the coolest guy at the party."
What the fuck did you just say?
He said,
Any
"You got
drinks?
pale ales, IPA, crafted brews."
Oh,
That's what
drinks.
fucking hipsters
Beers,
drink.
yeah.
That's why he's
Oh my
making a
god.
joke. Like, we'll be the
Okay.
coolest guy at the party.
Yeah, and Benny, the guy who denied being a hipster, having hipster drinks.
Oh my god.
Nah, it's just Benny's the coolest guy at every party.
Exactly, yeah.
He
And
would
like,
go
Teddy
to a
just-
goth rave and still be the coolest guy.
100%. I love how like they're talking about this and Teddy just pulls out of their coat pocket. I got a bag of weed.
Who doesn't have a bag of weed on nowadays? Fucking normie.
Oh my god.
Except for
Walked up, I
fucking-
got a bag of crack.
You wanna level up real quick? Got them rare candies.
Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah, and as you kind of like pull over the through like the winding passageways through this forest, Lucas kind of, in his attempt to try and cheer you guys up, he keeps talking, and we kind of fade away unless you guys wanted to have a little bit more of a discussion with Lucas. I'll come back to you too, though. Well, no, I'm gonna let them go first, just because last time you guys went first. So.
Yeah, let them go.
So, as you guys kind of like drive, we cut away and we follow our tough boys.
Tough boy.
Where are you going again?
We're gonna go ask around town. So I guess pull up to a convenience store or something. We gotta ask some people.
What are you? Well, what is your intent? What are you asking about?
We're asking about that show. That it has to be locally shot for them to begin get on TV.
Yeah, I don't even think it's locally shot. I think it's like monster.
Oh well,
Yeah.
then they'll tell us, well, no, that thing doesn't exist, and we'll be like, okay, so that is the monster.
So yeah, y'all stop in. Y'all just want to like stop in the gas station or something.
Yeah. Act like we're just fueling up, getting some snacks or something, just shoot the breeze. Be like, yo, I saw. Well, I'm gonna tell Atticus to shoot the breeze. Yeah, we just saw this. We just saw this show. Wondering where it was shot. It looks interesting. That type of crap.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
there's a general store. Not really a convenience store, really like a gas station. There's like a general store with like a gas pump in front of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, that looks like a good place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
let's go
says
there.
Lawson's General.
You up for it, Addy?
Yeah, of course. He starts turning in.
I nod. Kind of double checked I still have my boot knife.
Let us stab some hillbillies.
Ah,
Oh my
could
god.
always have 'em. I don't have my magnum or anything on me.
Weenie.
We need a
So yeah,
general.
y'all park and walk in, and as you enter, you see a older gentleman. He's a black gentleman. He has a bald head. He has a big gut. A not really a huge beard, but it's like 5 o'clock shadow, like one layer on his face, kind of beard, and he has a big smile. And as you enter, he says, "Hello, welcome to Lawson's General. What can I do you for today?"
I have my head down. I kind of look over at Atticus.
Yeah, he smiles back and he's just like, "Oh, we're just new in town and we're
Snack
we're
that
just
smiles back.
looking into a show we heard about."
And he says, "A show? Well, we don't really have too many theaters here except for the cinema. We get new movies every year or two. But I don't know why people would come to Emmerdale for a show. Most people come here to get away from them.
And what was the show's name again?
Mr. Manfred Emmek's Healing Out.
Have you heard anything about Mr. Manfred's and then the rest of that?
And he says, "Oh, Mr. Manfred, of course. I watch him every night."
Ooh,
I love murder.
He helped my wife. Well, she had an awful
God.
OCD issue. Well, she was just nervous all the time, and she always had to turn the lights off, up and down, and well, she called into Manfred's once, and she was healed.
She was cured. I shot
Oh,
her.
so it's more than just a show. Like you can actually get help from this person.
Of course, yes. You call in the whole hour. It's an hour of discussion. Usually has a theme,
I side-eye Atticus.
and we call in. And well, I myself haven't called in. I mean, not that I don't have any of my own issues, but I'd rather not broadcast them on television. These
Not
are
like
our
my
neighbors.
crazy bitch wife, am I right?
These are our neighbors, correct? And I mean, after all the conversations I had to have at the barbecues after Carol did that, I'd rather not go through it myself. But everyone here is, and he kind of gives you a smile, like everyone here is grateful for Mr. Manfred.
And he nods his head and he's like, "Yeah, yeah. So, would you know of anywhere like we want to meet Mr. Manfred? Do you know where he would be?"
He's like, "You want to meet Mr. Manfred? Well, get
Wait.
in line."
Did he say that she called him?
Yes. Wait a second. Evan fucked up again.
Oh, okay.
Maybe she wrote in.
She wrote in.
Okay,
There-
hey, we get address. That's better.
Thank you.
Yeah, like an
Thank you.
address or something.
And what was it called? Yeah, and he says, wrote in. Where were we? I got.
Oh yeah, but Atticus is wondering if we could somehow meet this Mr. Manfred.
Okay, yeah, and
Okay.
Mr. Lawson says, "Well, get in line. I'd love to meet the man. I mean, he's made my wife much happier."
I kind of lean over to Atticus. Ask where we should write our letters to.
Ah, that makes sense. Then where should we write our letters to?
Oh well, Mr. Manfred has a private residence. He's not there often. I've tried to send flowers as a thanks, and they accepted them, but he didn't want to meet in person.
Mm-hmm.
But I could give you the letter if you're looking for some healing. My
Yes,
wife keeps it around for anybody who wishes to experience Mr. Manfred's power.
I have a friend who definitely needs this.
Keep me out of this, you whore.
Yeah, and he's like, "Give me a moment. I have to just go find wherever my wife put it."
He goes in the back here.
Dumb dirty bitch! Pow!
They're on to us.
They heard about the phones. I look at Atticus. You should ask how long Mr. Manfred's been here. Sounds like he's been here, but it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, no worries. I feel like we'll have a chance to go to visit that estate.
Yeah. And I look, I'm kind of give a smile. Visit.
We're gonna kill him.
And he goes in the back. So you guys are kind of left there, and you're sitting in the middle of the store, and you can see this is literally a general store. Like, there's a section that has like refrigerated section that has like groceries. There's a section that has like pawn shop area. There's a section that has like gardening. There's like a very sparse electronic section, which is just radios and TV, but like tube TVs. And it's not very busy. You can see the doors are open, kind of for people to come in, but there's kind of people driving by. It's a nice day outside. It's beginning to become nighttime at this
like
point.
Christmas.
It's beginning to become nighttime at this point, and as you both are standing there. You see in like the corner, there's a TV up in the corner behind the desk, and you see the local newscaster comes on. The sound isn't on, but you can see the woman that you saw before, and she's talking, and then you see as she's talking, you see assault on our town, and there's a question that says hipster menace question mark, and then it's two very well drawn pictures of three very well drawn pictures of your friends.
Oh shit. Well, at least hey, ain't us, and I'm really glad we didn't bring them. Otherwise, we'd have that awkward moment where we all look at each other like, oh.
And you see it says you don't hear what she says, but the little subtitles across the bottom kind of filter through. Saying there was an attack. Our sheriff, this might be the true culprits for the library killing. Our sheriff is injured in the line of duty.
I'm going to break watching it as my character is too afraid to get manipulated.
Yeah, Atticus is just staring at this thing.
Yeah, I like break my eye contact, believing that my will's not strong enough to withhold from it.
Yeah, and as you're like looking away, you both get startled as you hear the like crackling of a radio turning on behind you. As you hear the jukebox kind of across the way in the little electronic section starts playing a song.
This is how it starts.
Mr. Lawson?
I'd like to read a bad situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something's not right here.
Evan, I'd like to read Evan, shut up, Evan. I'd like to read a bad situation.
Before you kill me, read a bad situation.
Would you like to help at all?
Sure. I would like to try to help.
Attempt. Please give me a +1 this time, buddy.
I almost took a move that would make when I help go from +1 to +2, but I can only take 2 off playbook moves, and I have to be scarce.
Yeah, I have to be very picky with mine too.
Hey!
Nice.
You get a +1.
But I am still going to be fucked up by whatever your fail is.
Hey, man. It's an 8.
Oh, what up?
My brother's here with gains.
You hear while you're kind of like looking around, like a shift in the back, and you hear Lawson kind of muffled say, "Sorry, knocked over some stuff. Just a minute."
I look at him.
So, are there any dangers here we haven't noticed?
Yeah, Lawson getting mind controlled, or his wife walked in with a shotgun.
As you can see, Atticus starting to reach for the knife and is like along his calf.
And you look around, and as you're kind of looking around, you see one of those those mirrors that are supposed to like show the whole area.
Mm-hmm.
And you can kind of see, and you can see in the room that Harold is in, Mr. Lawson, and he is on the phone. Not on the phone. Not on the phone. He's on a radio. They have radios, not phones. Jesus Christ.
It's okay.
They have he's speaking into a radio, like a hand radio.
He's on a radio. And Atticus starts walking towards him.
I start covering his back.
And you see when that happens, you start walking towards him. You get that locked eyes in the mirror thing, and he goes and he shuts the door. And you see him very quickly shut the door right when you get up to it. You're Atticus, so that doesn't mean anything. But
I'll say that shit now.
You hear that slam, and then you hear his voice get louder. Saying, kind of through the door, you can hear him say, "I saw them drive into the town together."
Aw, son of a bitch.
Yeah, I'd like to break in.
Yep.
Let's see. Let me see. Yeah, just act under pressure, probably.
As long as he can't describe what we look like, we're good.
12.
Jesus Christ. So how do you break it down?
Yep, and I would like
I
to,
see. Close it. Boom.
Just one kick it.
and when we lock eyes, it's time, Evan. It's time for the first use of this move.
One kick!
No, how do you break it down? Do you just kick the door down?
Yeah, kick the door down.
So you kick the door down, and he like flies forward, and he's like the door's kind of over him as he's like trying to get up, and the radio's knocked on the ground in front of him. And then he turns around, and looks at you, and you say your eyes lock.
Yep.
Okay.
It's time to use the move.
All right.
So he's gonna be using mental dominion on him.
What?
Excuse me, what, bitch?
That's a monster move. Are you a fucking vampire?
So want to read what that move says?
Yeah. When you gaze into a normal human's eyes and exert your will over them, roll plus charm, and then you may spend your hold to give them an order. Regular people will follow your order, whatever it is. Hunters can choose whether they do it or not, and if they do, mark experience.
Are you the monster?
Can you please tell me that my brother is a monster? Is our dad a monster?
What does this look like?
Yeah.
His mom is a monster.
What does Harold see?
What Harold sees is when our eyes lock, it feels like he's staring into like he sees himself, and then it's like zooming in on himself, and it feels like I'm getting closer and closer to him without even moving.
It's like everything falls away, and you're just like it's like the Lich in
Oh
Victor
yeah.
Knight, where it's like
Oh my
sit,
god.
kneel,
God, that shit's so good though. I love
and
that.
then but when they hear it, it's almost like they're hearing it in their own voice, like they're telling themselves to do.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, why don't you roll that charm?
And it's a +1 forward.
You have
Or +1
anything you
ongoing.
want to tell us, brother?
No.
What's going
Oh my god!
on?
I somehow still. I'm gonna spend a luck point.
Yeah,
That's a good time to spend a luck point.
I
Yeah.
was about to hit you with the "Oh, you think you're strong, boy? Wait until you match unmatched strength." All right, so you use it. You want to do a 12? Yes.
Yep.
You can do a 12.
I get 3 hold on this man. I get to command him 3 times.
Be careful. Spending luck points, I think, messes with your agency.
It
What
does.
does your luck do? Yeah, what does that do? So I can note it down.
So when you spend luck, your next mission from the agency comes with a lot of red tape. Lots.
All
Oh shit, I didn't read what my luck did.
Oh shit! Did you spent luck that right? Didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Let me see what my luck does.
Let's see. There's a lot of red tape. Atticus.
Okay.
Noted. What's yours?
So when you spend luck, pick an aspect of the current situation. The keeper will tell you what other. I don't even know what the fuck this word is.
Phenomena.
No, it's not phenomena.
Oh, is it? It's on your sheet. Let me just on your sheet.
Yeah, look on my sheet, bro.
Sorry, I don't mean to take away from your moment, Brooks.
Yeah, no worries, man. He's
Other
just
conspicuous.
When you spend what other conspiracies that aspect
Oh
connects.
my god.
What would you
Thank you.
think about what you would have picked in that scene, and if it's relevant, you can mention it to me, and I'll tell you something.
Talking to me?
Yes, whatever happened in that situation that you were, whenever you were fighting the guy in the police station, think of one aspect of that, specifically where you were going to shoot him and stuff, right there where you spent your luck.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you
The
want
tattoos.
me,
Tattoo.
whenever, let me see. What other conspiracies that aspect connects to? You saw the top head of a rabbit.
Oh fuck.
Are you kidding me?
Oh god fucking damn it.
Are you kidding me, Evan?
I'm not.
It's
That's-
the Luma bunny.
That's so funny.
I hate this. All right.
Well, oh, what I think it is while you're driving through the woods, you go up there, you see a rabbit, and then it dawns on you that you saw a rabbit in there.
Oh my god.
Down the rabbit hole, my friends. Down the rabbit hole.
Oh my god.
I call
you,
him
Evan.
Alice. Nah, I want to be the fucking the caterpillar. He gets fucking faded.
Sorry, this is legit how I
Uh-huh.
fucking see it.
You. Trust me, man. I'll take it. Yeah.
That's the true monster.
So, what are your commands, my
Yeah,
man?
he kicks down the door, and then it's like a stalemate, and he's just like, the first one he says, and it's in a like a drill sergeant tone. Get on the radio and tell them you misidentified us.
He reaches for the radio and grabs it, and he. I'm sorry, everybody. I think I might have had a drink this morning. Scratch that. I didn't see them. I actually thought I saw them heading towards up towards the neighborhood area. Why don't you send everybody that way? Don't worry about it. Everything's fine over here. And he says, and yes, I know you're listening. You don't got one on me, Joy. I know what I'm doing.
Ho
And,
ho ho.
and he looks at you. Anything else?
Yeah, and Atticus gets up and starts walking back. Tell us that whole group you were talking to.
And he stands. He's like, can you help me up?
Get up yourself.
All right. And you see, starts pulling back. Oh, this is okay. He pushes the door up. He it's taking him a minute,
Oh yeah.
but he's doing it.
Atticus is just sitting there being just arms crossed, everything.
What are you doing, Wish?
Doing that gif.
So you're still in shock. Okay.
Oh, I am so fucked up by this.
What the
Dude,
shit?
someone could be right behind me. I don't know.
That's
Noted.
fucking funny.
So after a moment, Harold kind of pulls himself out,
What was
and
that?
he uses the door to get up, and he's like, "Wow, oh, my leg's bleeding."
Oh,
He has a piece of bone sticking out.
And he looks up at you. Now what? He said, "Now, see who I was talking to," and let me get it for you.
and he gets sniped.
Dude,
The rabbit mascot comes and starts beating his ass.
I love this. That was perfect.
Ooh.
What a reveal.
Oh, that's whenever.
And he says, "Well, you see, first there's Joy Richmond, head of the HOA. There's Carol Lawson, my lovely, lovely wife. Wendell Lester, the sheriff. I think your friends met him. And then there's Ed McClure, our lovely mayor. And then, of course, Geneva Sanders, the best news reporter in all of the land. And last but not least, well, of course, Mr. Emick.
Wow.
And then as he says that, Mr. Emick, do you smell toast?" As his eyes explode out onto you.
What the
Oh.
fuck?
My what?
And he falls as blood is pouring out of his face, dead.
And that's what plays when we see that.
Yeah, Atticus clamped his hand on the desk. Damn it!
That is real loud. What?
I was so fucking close.
That's all you care about.
What?
That's a good one, Trevor.
Why didn't I think of that?
What?
Yeah, so Atticus is covered in this man's blood. He's bleeding on the floor. There's a radio. Well, Wish.
What?
And Atticus looks at you. It's time to clean up.
What?
Yeah, that's accurate.
Don't what? We gotta hide this body before anyone finds it.
Oh. Atticus! What'd you do? So what'd that look like from my perspective?
It
Was it just you
looked like I
staring
just.
at him talking to him?
It looked like I
So-
kicked down the door, stared him dead in the eyes, and he just did what I said.
Fuck, okay.
And then the second he finished listing the names, his head exploded. His eyes first.
What?
But Atticus looked just as surprised as you did.
Oh, 100%.
Atticus,
He's trying to play it off right now.
he's doing that thing where his head's like tilted down, like facing down, but he's still trying to look at you in the eyes. His fists are balled up and his shoulders are tensed. What was that?
His head exploded.
I mean,
Could-
obviously
Could you
he
send
can.
me a list of those names, by the way, because it's gonna be hard to remember.
I gotcha.
Thank you.
And
Continue.
Atticus is like, apparently, this is way deeper than we thought. He thinks he's referencing the big brain blast, and he's like, if he revealed their secret, of course he was going to die. They're linked in some kind of like union like that.
You guys are gonna laugh at me when you read the last name all together without the thing in the middle that's been distracting you from it the whole time.
Richman, Lawson, McAlure, Sanders.
Mimic?
Mr. Emick. Mr.
Mimic.
Manfred Emick.
He's a mimic.
He's a mimic. Yep.
You stupid bitch.
Okay, but
You sneaking D&D in my roleplay?
yeah, and he's like, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. I just know that radio's connected. We gotta get the radio.
Yeah.
Don't read too much into the mimic name.
No, we're not.
I just think it's funny.
It's fun. I have an air of authority.
No. He went from turning us in, having his leg busted, and talking. I don't even talk like that with Benny.
You can see Atticus looks at you with like fear, and he's like, "I just have an air of authority."
Grab the radio, let's go.
He nods.
You gonna leave him?
Oh, we're gonna
Or-
clean your body up and everything, of course.
Yeah, as we're going through, I'm seeing if I can find if he was telling the truth about the letter. See if I could find the address or note or anything.
Yeah, you want to investigate?
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, world record for fastest NPC introduction and death.
Oh my god.
Hey, I'm Lawson.
Also, why you gotta kill the black guy?
Right?
We didn't mean to.
Atticus meant
He
to.
gave us all the information, bro. I mean,
I just loved playing like, just here you go.
There you go. Yep, of course. My brain was squish. Oh, I know what happened. What is it? Crook got a hold of him.
Oh god. No thanks.
Yeah, that scene right there to me, without the mental dominion bit, is like was kind of like the flower shop scene in Hot Fuzz. Where it's like, oh yeah, all these people are doing all this stuff, and this is exactly what's happening. It's crazy, you don't know, and then they die.
I don't even know what hot fuzz is.
Smell
Hot Fuzz is
toast.
so fun. I smell toast. You smell toast.
If you watch Hot Fuzz and you play this, you'll be like, Evan, you're a copycat.
Yeah, what is it, Rise? We came in here.
Oh my
Counts. I was
god.
like, oh, like Hot Fuzz, and you're like, yes, I watched that movie, Trevor, but this is nothing like.
It's inspired, but not the same thing.
Yeah, no, I'm taking this feel. Okay, Slow. Let's roll sharp.
So our go ahead and do that. You said you want to clean up the body.
Yep.
So that's gonna take a second, and you're in a crowded general store. Go ahead and act under pressure.
here?
Got you, fam.
So yeah, you investigate. You act under pressure. We'll see what happens.
So it's a new situation, so I no longer get that ongoing +1, right?
No.
So that.
Fuck. My sharp might be a -1.
Innate.
You can trade jobs.
Maddie, I heard you laughing, but you were muted.
No, I'm not.
You were when you did your evil laugh.
I'm not. What?
What?
Bog!
Nice. You get one question.
Fuck yeah.